I cannot ask our educators and families to enter this school year without critical assurances, policies, and resources to set them up for safety and success. That's why I'm proud to join Governor Ducey here today to outline additional clarity and guidance around the start of the next school year, including developing benchmarks based in public health data that schools will use to determine the start of in-person instruction, a dedication to fully fund distance learning, flexibility and clarity around on-site learning requirements for vulnerable students, continuity of pay for all educators, and critical policies that support safety and student learning.
180 days of instruction or equivalent hours will be required this year. There will be options for in-person and distance learning. And there will be teacher-led distance learning that must begin by the first date of the academic school year. Children deserve a safe learning environment. This includes kids, and especially kids, enrolled in free and reduced lunch programs, special education students, English language learners, and foster kids. So our schools must provide free on-site learning and support services while implementing healthy and safe protocols in the required on-site learning. Our decisions will be data-driven, with maximum flexibility to local school leaders, recognizing they need public health data to make decisions. The Arizona Department of Health Services will develop and release public health benchmarks for the safe return of in-person teacher-led classroom instruction. Local school leaders will make the determination and consider these recommendations. Face coverings. Schools will develop and implement face covering policies. All adults will have a face covering on inside a school. There will be exceptions for students when they can socially distance, are outside in playground settings, breaks for students to take their masks off in a safe environment, and other exceptions outlined by the Centers for Disease Control. In terms of resources, we will bring in an additional investment in K-12 education from the Federal CARES Act in terms of $370 million in grant dollars to schools. This will ensure budget stability, recognize additional costs in-person learning will bring to districts in the school year. So today's announcements around mitigation are that the closure will be extended for gyms, bars, nightclubs, water parks, and tubing. Now, people ask, how did we come up with these venues for closure? And I want you to know this is the direct recommendation from the Centers for Disease Control. So when you say your decisions are going to be guided by public health and not politics or what's popular, you listen to public health, and the recommendation for these venues is closure. That's where we are at this time. So there's no victory lap today. There's no celebration. Okay, we cannot let up. We need to continue to be vigilant every day in the state of Arizona, to continue pressing and to make sure that we stay focused on the fundamentals. So no victory lap, no celebration, only continued physical distancing, washing your hands, and remembering that you're safer at home.